Hey guys, Seeing King here. Yeah, I'm supposed to get my phone back today when my dad gets home, and I'm not really supposed to be using his laptop for YouTube, but I've been doing it anyway because I don't care. But anyway, I was gonna do a rant today, but then I decided not to, and recently, uh I know it happened at like I think the beginning of the year. No, it was August, I think. I don't remember. But sometime this year, Kyle Pavone, the lead singer of We Came as Romans, died. I was so sad. I'm still sad about it. Was when I heard that Kyle Pavone had passed away, I was so depressed. Cause We Came as Romans. I love We Came as Romans, partially because I liked Kyle Pavone's voice. And the guy who did the screaming, I forgot his name. I think it's Dave or something. Yeah, I think it's Dave. His screaming is amazing. Like it's freaking perfect. My bangs. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I've been thinking about the fact that Kyle Pavone is not here anymore recently, and it's just I don't know. Just when I was going through depression in high school, um, We Came as Romans was one of the bands that I feel helped me through my depression. Yeah, you guys know music was a big part of what helped my depression in high school. Like that and like Megan and Jade and whoever I was dating throughout high school besides Delilah. Um I don't know. Those were like the three main things that helped me through my depression in high school. And I don't know why, but I feel like the bands that mainly helped me in high school were like Chiodos, Became as Romans, Escape the Fate, Motionless in White, Falling in Reverse, and probably Arch Enemy, even though I didn't really start listening to Arch Enemy until my junior year of high school, I think. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of fine now with the fact that Kyle Pavone is not here anymore, but it's still really, really sad to me because in I think it was no, it was last year. Last year, I asked my dad to get me the Cold Like War album for Christmas, the very last album that We Came as Romans ever made. Well, it's the last album that they made with Kyle, because the Dave has said that We Came as Romans isn't gonna end, and I think they said they're not gonna try and replace Kyle, but I think that what I've been hearing is that uh the screamer Dave is gonna do the singing and the screaming for the We Came as Romans albums in the future now that Kyle is dead. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm pretty sure it is, but I just heard that Dave is gonna do the singing and the screaming. which I would be cool with because on my favorite song from the Cold Like War album, Dave did some like actual singing on Lost in the Moment, my favorite song from Cold Like War. And I think he has a pretty good singing voice. Like, in my opinion, he's not bad. So, I mean, if We Came as Romans is not ending and they're going to try and continue it without replacing Kyle and just have Dave as the lead singer, I can I can try and get used to that, I guess. I don't know. We'll see cuz I think they're supposed to come out with a new album in 2021, I think. Cuz I think they do albums like every 4 years cuz like the bands I listen to, like Falling in Reverse does albums like every other year, like since they started. Because like The Drug Me Is You was released in 2011, Fashionably Late was 2013, Just Like You was 2015, and last year was Coming Home. And there's rumors going around Twitter that I've heard that the next album is going to be called Losing My Life. I don't know if that's true or not, obviously, because like Ronnie and Jackie Vincent and the rest of them are not saying anything about the name of the fifth Falling in Reverse album yet. So, but anyway, this video is not about Falling in Reverse. Let me get back to the the actual topic of this video. Sorry. But I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I told you guys that We Came as Romans was one of the bands that my sister told me about and started playing around me when she was in high school. We Came as Romans was one of her favorite bands when she was going through her scene phase. And when I told her that Kyle Pavone had passed away, we both cried that day. It was so sad. I'm still sad about it. I'm pretty sure Megan's still sad about it. But I mean, I don't know. Like we came as Romans when I was in high school and started listening to screamo music. Well, I mean, actually, I started listening to it in like 8th grade. But when I started to get a little bit more into the screamo genre in my my freshman year of high school, sorry, when I started getting into like Chiodos and everything like that, and like Escape the Fate, that's when I got into We Came as Romans, when I was getting into like them and like Pierce the Veil and like Sleeping with Sirens and like the pretty much like the bands you listen to mostly like when you're going through like your emo phase or your scene phase or whichever one you go through or goth, I don't know. But yeah, the first song I listened to was To Plant a Seed. And I loved that song. I still love that song cuz I mean, I think part of We Came as Romans thing was uh I'm not sure if this is true. Someone can tell me if I'm wrong or not, if someone knows if I'm wrong. But I think to plant a seed was basically like, I think it means something like to plant an idea in your mind or something like that. That's what I got out of it the first time I listened to it. But I mean, you guys know my favorite We Came as Romans song is We Are the Reasons. I've talked about that before, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, the worst thing that happened to me last year, I would say, or I mean this year, but the worst thing that happened to me this year, I would definitely say, is finding out that Kyle Pavone passed away. I was doing YouTube around the time that he passed away. Actually, no. The news of Kyle's passing, I found out from the Rock Feed YouTube channel and everything. And I don't actually think I was on YouTube around that time because I think that was around the time that my phone was being really, really weird. And like I told you guys, it was playing static instead of actual audio when I would try and record videos and play them back. I think it was around that time that that happened while all of that was still going on because I didn't get back on YouTube until like almost a month ago because it was right before Thanksgiving that I was finally able to come back. I was so freaking happy to come back to YouTube and be able to do my rants and my story times. I mean, my original thing, as everyone who's been watching my channel from the beginning, was rants. That's what I started out with when I started my second video. And then the story times didn't come in, I think, until like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 months into me doing this. Because I started my channel sometime in January last year. I think it was January 5th. I started my YouTube channel. That was back when I was still with Michael. I was like right before everything happened with me and him. But still, January 5th, I made my YouTube channel and made my very first video in my dad's car because I don't know, he was home, he was talking on the phone, and he can still hear me when I'm doing things on my phone in my room. So I was like, why don't I just go in his car or something? I mean, the lighting was really bad. I've gone back and watched that video a few times, and the lighting was super bad. My hair was, oh my God. My hair in my very first video that I did, my getting to know me video, it was, ooh, no, no, no. My hair was so bad in that video. And like, I don't know, like to me, it kind of seemed like, I don't know if you guys like who have been watching my channel from the beginning, because like I have some people I'm pretty sure who have like came and subscribed to my channel who had not watched like my very first videos that I did almost a freaking year ago now. That's a lot to take in for me. The fact that I started my channel almost a year ago because next month, January 5th, I believe, is going to be my 1 year anniversary for my YouTube. I'm going to have to check that, but I'm pretty sure it was January 5th. And if I'm right, then I will let you guys know in the next video I do. But I want to try, I don't know if I'm going to do this, but I want to probably do like something like a 1 year on YouTube video and kind of talk about like, I don't know, kind of talk about like maybe why I started my channel. I've talked about it a little bit, but I never fully explained why I made my channel. I got totally off topic with this, but I mean, I was done with that anyway. But I was done with my thing about Kyle Pavone anyway. But anyway, sorry, I'm gonna stop saying that now. But I don't know. I mean, I might do a like 1 year on YouTube video on the day of my 1 year anniversary of my first video that I made, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'll let you guys know in the next video I do because I mean, like I said, my dad is coming home later and he's going to give me back my phone finally. So I will stop. Well, I'm not going to stop, but I'm not going to have to like go live on YouTube for every video that I do because I've done a few lives now since I started doing this on my dad's laptop because his laptop is really weird and won't let me record videos. Well, it does, but I can't edit them for some reason. And I mean, you guys know one of my things is uh like editing my videos to like have a song playing in the background. I don't know why. That's something that I started doing when I found InShot a few months ago, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna get back to the topic that this video was about. I'm sorry that I got off topic, but we came as Romans, since that's what I was talking about. Um, they helped me through my depression in high school. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, like, we came as Romans, like, Escape the Fate, Falling in Reverse, Chiodos, and even A Day to Remember a little bit. Like, there were so many bands that I listened to in high school when I was going through depression the first time that helped me so much because like most of the singers and the bands that I listen to have gone through like depression and like deal with anxiety and stuff. Like like Ronnie Radke, everyone can tell from the Coming Home album that he was going through depression. And the Japanese You, kind of. Because I mean, everyone knows that whole story by now. Like if you know Ronnie and you know Falling in Reverse, then you more than likely know the whole story with Escape the Fate and everything. So I don't know. But I mean Falling in Reverse seriously like one of my favorite bands. I love Falling in Reverse. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have like an all-time favorite song from them. I think I might have said that I have an all-time favorite song by them in that one video I did like a few weeks ago about how I got into some of the bands I listened to. But I mean, I have a favorite song from like each album that Falling in Reverse has done so far, but I don't think I have an all-time favorite song by them. But like My favorite song from the Jug Muse U is Good Girls, Bad Guys. You guys already know this, but I'm going to say this again. Good Girls, Bad Guys from the Jug Muse U. Bad Girls Club from Fashionably Late. Stay Away from Just Like You. And Loser from Coming Home. But Coming Home, the song from the Coming Home album, is a close second because that song is the most beautiful song that I have ever heard from R.I.P. I don't know why, but it is. Because, like, I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now he wrote that for his daughter. So, I mean, if you heard the song and you know about his daughter, I'm pretty sure you can like connect the dots. It took me a while to do that, but I don't know. Thinking about like doing a video of like I would include falling in reverse in this obviously, but I've been thinking about doing a video about like ranking like my favorite songs from like all the albums I know like entirely from some of the bands I listen to. Like I can do that with falling in reverse like really, really quickly. Like hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Sorry, but I had to go get these. I have every Falling in Reverse album so far because, like, I've told you guys this. I got Coming Home for Christmas 2017. I got the Drug Muse U as an early birthday present this year from my dad. And then I got Fashionably Late the day before my birthday because you guys know what happened on my birthday. That was the last video I did before I temporarily had to get off of YouTube for a while. But anyway, let's do this. Don't ask me why I'm doing this because I honestly have no idea why I am trying to do this. But let's rank my favorite songs from the Jug Muse U. Um, I'd say probably Good Girls, Bad Guys, the Jug Muse U, Pick Up the Phone, I'm Not a Vampire, Goodbye Graceful, Raised by Wolves. Uh, Hold on, I lost track. I'm gonna like, you know what I'm gonna do here? Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna start this over. I'm sorry, but let's see. Good Girls, Bad Guys, I'm Not a Vampire, Tragic Magic, The Jug Me Is You, uh, Goodbye Graceful, Don't Mess with Ouija Boards, Hot Like a Fly, Sink or Swim, The Westerner, uh, Pick Up the Phone, and then Raised by Wolves for The Jug Me Is You. Okay, Fashionably Late. Now, let's see. From Fashionably Late, what would be my ranking for this? Bad Girls Club, Alone, F the rest, Drifter, uh, Game Over, It's Over When It's Over, Fashionably Late, uh, Keep Holding On, and then probably Rolling Stone, Self-Destruct Personality, and Born to Lead for Fashionably Late. Just Like You, Stay Away, obviously number one for me, because I love that song. And then probably God If You Are Above, Get Me Out, Sexy Drug, Beating For, Just Like You, Chemical Prisoner, Brother, and then probably The Bitter End, My Heart's to Blame, and then Wait and See. I don't like Wait and See that much. It's okay, but I don't like it very much. Okay. Now Coming Home, the most recent one. Okay, let's rank this. Loser, Coming Home, Hanging On, F You and All Your Friends, I'm Bad at Life, The Departure, Paparazzi, Right Now, Superhero, then probably Broken, I Hate Everyone, and Straight to Hell. And yeah, I mean, I don't mind, and Straight to Hell from the Coming Home album aren't really that great to me. Like, they're okay, but they're not really, they don't sound that good to me. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, when I first heard the whole Coming Home album, well, with me, my history with Falling in Reverse is really weird. Because, like, I think I talked about this a while back. Like, Jade was the one who kind of got me into Falling in Reverse and everything. And, I don't know. Because, I mean, like, he played I'm Not a Vampire, The Drug in Me Is You, and Fashionably Late for me. I don't know. I don't even remember what day that was. I think that was in like 2013. It was like 2012 or 2013, somewhere in there. And I don't know. At first, I didn't like them that much. I don't know why. It was just really weird. Because, like, I don't know. Originally, I didn't think that they sounded that great. And then, I don't know. I listened to, I listened to The Drug Me Is You and I'm Not a Vampire again. And I was like, okay, this doesn't sound that bad. And then I listened to I think after that, I listened to the entire "The Drug in Me Is You" album, and then I heard a few more from Fashionably Late, like "Game Over" and "Bad Girls Club" and "Rolling Stone," and I think I also heard "Champion" before I listened to the whole thing. I was trying to remember the name of the song. But anyway, yeah, and like I knew, I only knew Just Like You from Just Like You. And then Coming Home, I knew the whole thing before I even got the album because I didn't even know that this was before I started calling Falling in Reverse one of my favorite bands. So don't judge me. I didn't know until like I think 4 or 5, maybe 6 months after Falling in Reverse released the Coming Home album. I had no idea that they had even released new songs. So I didn't know that they had released singles. I didn't know that they released uh, I I might be wrong on this. Don't get mad. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think the singles for Coming Home were Loser, Coming Home, and Broken. And maybe I might be wrong on one of those. I think Superhero was a single, but I might be tripping here. I don't know. But I started I don't know. I heard Superhero when they released it as a single for Coming Home. I think it was a single, but all I remember is that Jade was spending the night at my house one night, and he told me, like, he asked me, "Have you heard the new Falling in Reverse song?" I was like, "No." I didn't even know they were releasing new music yet. And then he played Superhero for me, and at first, I didn't think it sounded that great, but I don't know. Sorry, guys, Jade's blowing up my messenger. It's like I have a few tabs open on this. I have YouTube, obviously, and I have like Facebook and Messenger and a few others open. Like those are just things for like job searching and everything. Because like I don't know, I still need a job. I mean, I've almost had a few jobs since I graduated because, like, my dad didn't want me having a job while I was in high school because he wanted me to focus on school, which that made sense to me. But right after I graduated high school in 2017, I finally started applying for jobs, and then I'm not sure if I talked about this before, I don't know, but like I started applying for jobs right after I graduated in 2017, and then July 1st, I think. No, it was in June. What am I talking about? It was like the end of June, I think, 2017. I had an interview at the McDonald's up on like Stephanie and Warm Springs, and I don't know. I got called back, and the manager told me I was hired, and I just needed to get my food handler's card. I was like, okay, so I did that, and then I called her after I finally got a food handler's card, and then she told me I had to show up to orientation at the corporate office, and I was like, okay. And then I tried asking her plenty of times on the phone where the corporate office is. She wouldn't answer me at all, did not answer my question. And then she hung up the phone. So I was looking for weeks online trying to find where the corporate office for McDonald's in Las Vegas is. And I couldn't find any information about it. I don't know why. But now all of a sudden, like my dad and I were just talking about this earlier today, and randomly he was able to find it somehow. I don't know. I looked so hard for days to find that online. I couldn't find anything. And then randomly a year later, my dad finds it. What? But anyway, yeah, that happened. And then I had an interview at Annie's Pretzels a few months ago, and I think I messed up when I mentioned to the manager that I have anxiety, and I think that's why I'm not working at Annie Ann's or Annie's, whatever the hell you want to call it. But I think that's why I'm not working there. But then I had an interview at Wendy's after that in August, I think. Yeah, August. And I haven't heard back from the manager there either. I gave up on that after like a month. And then I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 days after I had an interview at Wendy's. I had one at Honey Baked Ham for a seasonal position. I was only going to be working from like the beginning of November. I think what the manager told me was like the beginning of November to the beginning of, the middle of January, I think. I don't remember because that was a few months ago that I had that interview. And that was the last job interview that I had. I don't know where this video is going anymore, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep going because why not? I don't know. What else can I talk about? My dad's acting like we are some of the poorest people on the planet right now. Like, he lost his job back in September, maybe August, something like that. It was after the 4th of July, but it was before Halloween. So it was like August or September, somewhere in there, that he got fired from Bassett for a total stupid situation that wasn't even really his fault because I was there for what happened, like for what caused him to get fired. And they honestly didn't really have like that much need to fire my dad because my dad, like they had told him this. His ex bosses told him that he was the best Bassett warehouse manager like out here that they have seen in a long time before he got fired. They were telling him that. And then they still decided to fire him for reasons that I'm not getting into. Don't ask me. I don't want to get into that story ever again. But anyway, man, now my dad is driving for Uber, so I mean, I don't know. my dad's still being weird. Originally, he was trying to get me to quit YouTube. And I said, no, I'm not quitting YouTube. I love doing YouTube. Like, you guys can tell, I put a lot of emotion into my rants specifically because my rants are what started me out on my entire channel. Before I even started calling myself Scene King on YouTube, before I even changed my name on YouTube to Scene King, rants were my thing. Before I even started my story times, rants are what started me out on YouTube. My very first rant I did, I remember this, I'm not sure if you guys do, but my very first rant that I did was that one rant I did about how people nowadays, since scene isn't as popular as it was in like 2007 and 2008 and 2009. My first rant was about how people call me emo when I'm not emo and I'm scene. I've come a long way since then. Now, it still irritates me, but I used to just tell people, don't call me emo, but I don't do that anymore because honestly, I've gotten over that. I don't even care anymore. I mean, I'm seen, but if I'm out in public and you try and call me emo, I'm just gonna be like, whatever, I don't care. Call me what you want. That's not what I am, but just call me what you want, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, my dad's still trying to get me to end my scene phase. And ooh, speaking of that, my dad did something last week that really made me so freaking mad. Okay, so you guys know how I bought eyeliner, I think like almost 2 weeks ago now? The last video I did before my dad took my phone away and I had to start doing live videos on YouTube, I was wearing eyeliner in that video and I forgot to take it off before my dad came home because ever since I started my scene phase, my dad has told me he doesn't want me wearing eyeliner. But I bought that with my own money and I'm 19. So my dad should not have any say in whether I wear eyeliner or not. I wouldn't even wear it when I go out in public with him. The only thing I do in public with my dad that has anything to do with being seen is wearing band shirts, and sometimes I say raw to him when we're out in public, and he just looks at me like, what is wrong with you? But I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with me. So, I don't know. But like, really, those are the only two scene things I do when I'm public with him. I don't wear eyeliner. I don't tease my hair. Even when my hair is long enough to tease, like I don't, my sides of my hair are not long enough for me to tease yet. The top is, but I need hairspray. So that's why I haven't been teasing my hair recently. And my bangs aren't long enough for me to do my thing I like to do, like the comb over and having my bangs like angled on my forehead like that. I don't think my bangs are long enough to do that yet. So we just have this here, whatever you want to call this. This is what we have right now. And I don't like it. I'm waiting for my hair to grow out again so I can tease it again because I miss teasing my hair so much. I love the way my hair looks when I tease it now because it looks so much better than it used to when I used to like tease my hair for videos because I've been getting better at teasing my hair. But gel does not work with my hair when I tease it. I don't know why. Gel, when I tease my hair and put gel in it, the gel just automatically makes it fall. And I hate that. So the only thing that I can use to keep my hair up when I tease it is hairspray. But I ran out of hairspray in May because I got my I got the hairspray that I used to have on New Year's Eve last year. Okay, no, that was the second can of hairspray I bought. The first can of hairspray that I bought, I think, was on Halloween in 2017. I'm not entirely sure if that's right, but I think that's the time when I bought my first can of hairspray. And that ran out quickly because I was constantly having to use it to keep my hair up when I would tease my hair for videos or when I would go out to hang out with Jade or something. I don't know. But I mean, my dad has gel in his bathroom. The it's like the lowest hold of gel that you can buy, and like my experience with like hair teasing and stuff is like with gel, you have to, at least in my experience, if you tease your hair and you use gel, it has to be like the lowest hold of gel. At least with me, I don't know if it's the same way with other people who tease their hair and use gel, but that's just me as far as I know. Like I would have to use like no hold gel or something, or like two or maybe even three. Even that might be too much for my hair when I tease it. I don't know. But I mean, my hair, I still want it like more on the top. My bangs are fine right now. But everything else, I think I want it like a little bit longer. Like my sideburns, I definitely want longer. And like the sides, I think like maybe a tiny bit longer. The back, I definitely want longer because it's so freaking short now. Like, see, look, the back of my hair is so short now, and I don't like that. And like, especially when I try to tease it, because like, I know that like I don't like teasing the back of my hair. I know that like when you tease your hair, like most people forget to tease the back of it. I know you're supposed to actually tease the back of your hair when you are teasing your hair, but I don't like what the back of my hair tries to do when I tease it because it doesn't want to cooperate with me when I try to tease it. I mean, sometimes the top of my hair will try to be like, no, I'm not going to do this today. But usually the top of my hair does what I want it to do when I tease it. But the back is always like, no, dude, no, no, I'm not doing this. I don't care what you want me to do. I'm not doing this. And that's really irritating. But that's why I don't tease the back of my hair. I tried doing it so many times, and then I just had to give up because I didn't want to do it, and it just I got to the point where I was like, fine, you don't want to do this? I'm gonna stop trying to make you do this then. Oh God, I wish that was Monster, dude. Dude, I haven't had Monster in so long. I think the last time I had a Monster was like right after my birthday. That's the last time. No, no. The last time I had a Monster, I believe, was like right after Jade came back from Texas. But I need a Monster. I love Monster. I've loved Monsters since I was a freshman in high school. I was 13, I think, like 13 or 14, the first time I ever had a Monster, thanks to Jade. And Sorry, Jade's still being weird. But anyway, I need a monster. I don't know. It's like at one point in my life, it seemed like Monster was like part of my blood type. Now that's coffee, because like coffee is my blood type now. Coffee, I strongly believe, not literally, but I strongly believe that coffee is my blood type now. I love coffee. If I don't have coffee before I start my day, you need to run for your life if you're around me and I haven't had my coffee in the morning because I will cut you. But if I have my coffee, then I won't do anything to you. Unless it's iced coffee. I don't like iced coffee. If I'm ever out in public with you and we go to like Starbucks or something, do not get me iced coffee. I will throw it in your face. Seriously, I will throw it in your freaking face if if you try to give me iced coffee. Sorry, I'm still on Facebook Messenger with Jade. I'm supposed to like go to his house tomorrow, I guess, so he and I can do like an early Christmas gift exchange. Like I would show like on here what I got him, and I would talk about it if I didn't think that Jade was going to see this. I mean, I don't think anybody's been watching this since I started this, and it's been almost a freaking hour. Wow. I've never done a freaking video this long, but I don't know. I mean, I would show you guys what I got Jade for Christmas, but I don't know if he's gonna see this. So, I mean, I can probably tell him to just not watch this video. Like, if he even does at all, I can probably show you guys and then just tell him not to watch this after it's done. Because nobody's been watching this. But no, I'm gonna go do that. Or actually, I wrapped it. I was about to go get his gift, but I already wrapped it. But I got him a. I originally was gonna get him a band shirt. I was gonna try to get him either like a falling in reverse shirt because I don't think he has a falling in reverse shirt. But I was gonna try to either get him a falling in reverse shirt or uh some sort of anime shirt or something like that. Because like Jade is super into anime. Like me, I'm only into like I don't like they're barely even counted as animes, but like Death Note and like Pokemon and like I don't know. I've kind of gotten into Full Metal Alchemist a little bit, but not that much. And like for a while, I was into Angel Beats for like 3 months. And yeah, my dad's home, so I'm gonna go. This has been Sing King. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.